Hey, welcome back. In today's world, we are all trying to be more productive, but we don't have a roadmap to find the right path to achieve the productivity. So how do we achieve it? Here are 5 rules which I am going to share, which kept me productive in plenty of tough times, where I lose my interest in taking my work or habits forward. After following the rules, it helped me a lot to stick to my goals and habits for a long time. I already shared about few of these rules in bits and pieces in all of my videos, but this one will be the consolidation of all in one video format. I hope it will be helpful for you. And before starting, if you're new to my channel, I'm Peranesh and I'm an IT professional. I love to make videos about productivity and personal finance. Let's get started now. The first rule which I'm going to talk about is 2-day rule. If you want to build a robust habit, then try to implement 2-day rule in it. It will help you to take that habit for a lifelong. Sometimes you won't have enough willpower to hit the gym, or you will be not able to wake up early in the morning if you are a morning person, or you are not able to complete your daily book goal of 10 pages per day. It's fine and alright that you are not able to do it, and you don't need to feel guilty about it. You can skip that day when you are not willing to do or not able to do any of your habits. And it's completely fine to skip a day, but there is a catch here. You should not skip the very next day also. Just show up on the next day and do it no matter how hard it looks for you. To the minimum, go to the gym and be there for at least 5 minutes. Or if you are not able to read 10 pages on the second day, just read 1 page. Or keep your alarm on the other side of the room so you will wake up at least to turn it off. But don't ever think to skip the second day. This way you are not too strict on your habits and you can take rest from your habit when needed. But keep in mind, don't skip that habit 2 days in a row. If you do it, then it will be very hard to start that habit again. I'm following the 2-day rule by using an app called Habits. I used to track my habits every single day, and I already talked about this in detail in a video called How I am Productively Using My Apps. Check it out later, both links are in description. With this, let's move on to the second rule, which is called 80/20 rule, or also called Pareto Principle. You take any of your tasks, 80% of your results comes from the 20% of your total work, and the vice versa. That is, 20% results comes from the 80% of your entire work. For example, 80% of the India's wealth is held by 20% of the richest citizens of the country, and 80% of the crimes are done by 20% of the criminals. Likewise, we can say plenty. For example, let's take your task list for the day. Always we all used to complete the priority tasks first. Once you are done on the priority task, which covers only 20% of your entire task list, but you will feel like 80% of your day's work is completed, if it makes sense. And that is what Pareto Principle is. Let me say an example where I can implement 80/20 principle in my life. For making a video, I used to spend 2 hours to write the script and 2 hours to shoot the video. And after shooting, I need to edit the video, which takes me 4 to 8 hours maximum. But if you think, after writing the script and shooting the video, 80% of my work is done. But this 20% work goes for only the video editing. But if you compare with the timings, it takes only 4 hours, it will take 4 to 8 hours. And this is 80% work and this is 20% work. This is 20% time and this is 80% time. So I can outsource this 80% time consuming activity to someone or a freelancer, which only adds 20% to my results. Hope it makes sense to you. So try to implement 80/20 principle wherever it is possible and get it done that 20% work first, which adds up to 80% of your work, and you can then go for the remaining 80%, or you can outsource that to someone. And I shared about 80/20 principle in scheduling deep work in my day video, and it is about how to find and do the shallow tasks and deep tasks by using 80/20 principle. With this said, let's move on to the third one, which is 1% rule. This rule is about consistency. You need to take one little step towards your goal every single day. My blog Peranesh.com is created with 1% rule. It took me 4 months to bring my site live on the internet. Because I knew nothing about creating a website and I am a working professional, I don't have time to spend 1 week to 1 month time for creating a website. So I decided to take 120 little steps to make my blog live on the internet. It includes buying the domain from day one to setting up my mailer, setting up the website, designing the website, and SEO, knowing about the plugins, etc. The list goes on. But until my blog came live on the internet, it was like no progress was made. Over a long time, all your little steps are compounded as a big result. No considerable progress was found on my blog until it was live. But if I look at closely, it was getting 1% better day by day. If you focus on getting better 1% every day, at the end of the year, you will be 37 times better from the point where you started. Hereafter, have a mindset of taking few months from your salary and put it in savings, and try to read 10 pages of a book every day and hit the gym every day and try to push beyond your limits. Push for that 1% every day to make that compounding work on your habits. The fourth rule is 3-year rule. If you're a person like me who changes the niche for every 3 to 4 months, then the 3-year rule suits for the people like us. Before starting this YouTube channel, I had 6 to 8 channels before. I was changing from one niche to the another, like fitness, affiliate marketing, whiteboard animation and so on, and I finally landed to this channel. I was not in one particular domain, I was jumping from one thing to the another every 3 to 4 months. In 3 months, I never get to know what works for me and what does not. But within 90 days, I concluded that it is not working for me, I am going to quit. This shows that I am expecting things to happen overnight, but reality is not that. So I decided to pick one thing and be consistent in it for minimum of 3 years. And then I can decide whether I can go for the another one or I can stay here itself. I gave myself 3 years time to fail on this YouTube channel. Until that, I must post consistently, and I should not quit or change my interest before the 3-year period. The 3 year is just arbitrary. You can change it to your comfortable, like 2 or 3 or 5 years. It's upon you. But during the 3-year period, you have to be like one of those rare people who don't know how to quit. Of course, things don't work like that. During the 3-year period, if you are not able to find any measurable gains, you can have permission to call it off. But it won't happen mostly if you are working consistently in it. And now we came to the last and final rule, that is the 5-minute rule. Just tell this to yourself when you are not able to start any of your work or habits, which is I'm going to do this work only for the next 5 minutes and not even a second after that. Trust me, this will work. Today is Monday. I have been working from morning 8:30 to evening 5:30 p.m. When I had a thought to shoot this video, after my shift hours, I don't have mind to start this video, which will take approximately 2 hours to complete. But I implemented the 5-minute rule here. What I decided is for the next 5 minutes, I'm going to set my camera, cable my mic, put this chair here and the croton plant near me. And I'm not going to do nothing after that 5 minutes. This is what I told to my mind. But do you know what happened? 2 hours is over now and I'm going to complete this video. The beginning is always tough. Our brain won't allow to start it. So feed it like it is an easy task. The 5-minute rule eases your mind and make it think like a small task as you are going to do only for 5 minutes. And the beauty here is you are not going to stop after 5 minutes. You will end up completing your entire activity. So hereafter, say to yourself, I'm going to read the book for only 5 minutes. I'll be there in the gym for only 5 minutes. And I will clean my room for only 5 minutes. But you are not going to do only for 5 minutes. You will be mostly completing the work. You can couple the 5-minute rule along with the 2-day rule to get the work done on your second day. That is the day after you skipped. If you don't have enough motivation to start your habit on the second day, you can implement this 5-minute rule here. That's how we came to the end of this video. And these are all the 5 rules which helped me and helping me to keep me productive. And I hope this will help you as well. If you want to know how I am productively using my apps, just check this video. And subscribe for more videos like this in future, and like this video if you find it useful and share to any of your friends. Bye, take care, signing off, Peranesh.